It's like 5 a.m. at the Cold Spring Campground right outside of Trout Lake, Washington. And we're about to climb and ski Mount Adams. Made it to the Cold Spring Trailhead here with my buddy Andy. Hey. And we're not as good as the mediocre amateurs, but we're going to climb this mountain over here tomorrow morning. We've been planning this for quite a while, and it's going to be sweet. Flew into Spokane, Washington last night from Durango, and my buddy Andy from Missoula, Montana picked me up on his way through, and then we drove in last night and set up camp about 7 o'clock. Had some sandwiches from Safeway Market, and now we're getting our stuff together. Andy's he's in the tent over here. I got up a little bit early since I'm an early riser. My tent over here, and I'm just having some coffee, hanging out. We're gonna let it warm up just a little bit before we start, or start a little later so that it's a little bit warmer as we ski down, so the snow softens up. Everybody's already taken off. Everybody's starting real early. Nice alpine start, but we're gonna give it a second so we have a little better conditions going down, and we'll see how that decision works out for us. Yep. There she is. We got Mount St. Helens over here. We got about 7,000, 6,000 vertical in like 7 or 8 hours. We did our hike with the shoes. Now we're putting on our skins. And
It only been an hour?
No, it's been like 2 hours. It's been a while. This is a little transition point, and we're gonna continue up that way. It's been hour 17, almost 2.5 miles. Andy's leading the charge, heading up to the lunch counter. Right behind that we got the slog up to the false summit, up to Pikers Peak, and then from there less than about 1,000 vertical to the summit of Mount Adams. All right, we just made it past the lunch counter, and now we're at the base of the glacier that leads to the top of the false summit, and that's Pikers Peak. We got a bit of a crowd here today. Perfect weather, nice Sunday, so So everybody's out enjoying it. All right, look at that. Made it up to, I guess this is officially above the lunch counter.
Yeah.
The base of Pikers Peak. 1 million people up there.
Lunch, 9:30.
Make a good time, 9:30. Lunch counter's a pretty good spot for lunch.
Good view.
All right, Amanda, this is for you. Putting on a second coating of sunscreen. Because I know you do love me. And you don't want me to get skin cancer.
Don't worry, Amanda. I'll make him put a third coat on before the day is over.
Oh yeah. Twist it around and film your sunscreen job there, Andy.
Did I do a good job?
Whipped cream on there.
Nice.
Andy's putting on the crampons. We're the real deal.
Things about to get serious.
Couple mountaineers here.
I think I know how to use these.
Here we go. Crampon me up. Nice work, Schultz man.
Thank you.
At the top of Pikers Peak, not to be confused with Pikes Peak. I believe it has just about another 1,000 feet or 800 feet to the summit, just right up there.
Oh, we're at the summit.
We just came from Pikers Peak, dropped down this little valley here, and now we're on the final little summit approach. So right around the corner, Andy's dropping me with his mad skinning skills. So trying to keep up with him and make it around this last little pitch, maybe another 800 feet or so. And then we'll get our first glimpse of Mount Rainier pretty soon. All right, the final little summit push right here. Looking down on Pikers Peak. And then right up here at the top, little summit ridge action. Goodness gracious. Whew. I think we met the objective. Yeah, if this is the only mountain that we do here, I'll be happy, but anything else is a bonus. But it is just Sunday, so.
It might get to be a bit of a long week if we don't do something else.
Yeah. I think we'll at least do Helen's. Rainier over here. St. Helens over here. Hood over there, just surrounded by big volcanoes. Well, I messed up. Due to a GoPro user error, I did not get any footage of skiing from the summit of Mount Adams or of skiing the Southwest Chutes. This is a bummer because the Chutes were one of the coolest ski runs of my life, with 4,000 vertical from the summit at a consistent 45-degree angle. Fortunately though, others have already filmed this descent, so I'm putting some footage from a guy named Seamus Dolan, who has a YouTube channel called The Fall Line, so go check out his channel. Also, I threw in some still photos of the descent, which is often cited as one of the best ski descents in North America. Enjoy.
Say a few words.
Ouch! I went down the southern chutes. It was awesome, but unfortunately we have to wrap way around the mountain, do this long traverse to get back to where we started. So going up and down, skis on and off, hiking, booting, skiing, skinning, everything. We're making it around, and then we'll get to ski a little bit down and then hike with the shoes back to the car. We achieved such success today, what?
Thank you.
Yeah, she really treated us well today. Oh yeah, you can see the Southwest Chutes real nice there. That's amazing. Achieved all of our objectives today. Summited Mount Adams, and we skied the Southwest Chutes. And we didn't get hurt or have any real big serious problems other than my pinky toe that's about to fall off. That's about it. I'd say that's success right there.
9 hours and 50 minutes, 13.4 miles, I don't know how much.
God. 13 miles and mostly in ski boots is just excessive.